Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Dr. Spinach. Don't worry, I haven't forgotten you all. I have been busy a little bit, but I'm here now. So anyways, I understand that your exam is coming very close on 18th of June. Now it is 31st of May 2021 today, and I understand you all must be very much worried about this coming exam, and these are your expressions right now. And don't you worry, Fmge aspirants, I'm here to help you because I was also one of you. So let's get started. In this video, I'm going to discuss how you can approach the revision that is very crucial in Fmge in the last 14 days. So let me start by discussing a little bit about my own exam. So my exam was on 28th of June when I wrote the exam, and I started my revision very nicely from 17th or 18th of June. Now, I do not remember precisely, but it was around this time. So you can see I had only 11 days to prepare very nicely, or to revise very nicely for Fmge exam. But today is 31st of May 2021. Even if you're seeing this video on the 1st of June, you have 18 days. Let's not count the 18th of June. So you have 17 days. So that's pretty enough time, even if you haven't started revising yet. So let's say we have 3 slots here, 14 days. Let's just say 14 days and 17 days. So I'm going to tell you how to cover everything in 14 days. You do have 17 days, so please use 3 days wisely in your schedule. Okay, so how I did in 11 days and what I did in 11 days. So let me start with how you can approach the way I did. Let's say, consider this as a rule of thumb. So what is your rule of thumb must be? Your rule of thumb is that you have to complete one major subject in one day and one minor subject in half a day. So this completion must be from the notes that you prepared and some of the questions that you might have done before. So you can approach at least 50 to 100 questions per subject. So this must be a mix of all the questions. It's very important that you read your notes. Very important indeed. And do a little bit of your questions as well. So remember friends, one day for major subjects and half a day for minor subjects. Now, next thing that you have to do is you have to read alternatively between wet and dry subjects. Forgive me for my terminology here. I didn't mean to be offensive. Anyways, so wet subjects, what I mean by wet subjects here is these are the interesting subjects. So you find some interest in reading them, like for example, psychiatry, medicine, or forensic. So the dry subjects here are, you understand them, these are pre or paraclinical subjects like anatomy, biochemistry, and so on. Right? So what you have to do is you have to divide these subjects alternatively. So in the first day, if you're doing a dry subject, then you have to do a wet subject in the next day. A dry subject and then a wet subject, so that you do not get bored of studying or revising. I hope that makes sense. Now, how we can divide the days between all these subjects. So as I told you, one day for a major subject and half a day for the minor subject. Let's say you give one day for anatomy, one day for physiology, biochemistry another day, pathology another day, microbiology another day, pharmacology need one day for that. Forensic is short subject, you can do it in a half a day. So what you can find here is that's pretty good time to allot to all these pre and paraclinical subjects, and this accounts to a total of 1 2 3 4 5 6.5 days. So 6.5 days for your dry subjects. Now let's move forward with clinical subjects and see how much we can allot to them. Now for medicine, if you want to, you can give 1 to 1.5 days. Well, I'm going to just write 1 day. However, you can also allot a day and a half to this. Psychiatry, dermat and radiotherapy are very small subjects, and these can be done together in 1 day. Then we have general surgery. You can give 1 to 1.5 days to this one. Anesthesia, orthopedics and radiodiagnosis can be done in 1 day. Very short subjects. Let's say we give half a day to pediatrics and half a day to ophthalmology. So that accounts to 1 day, and half a day to otorhinolaryngology, that's ENT. Then obstetrics you can give 1 day, and community medicine a day. Now let's count how many days have we spent here. I'm going to count 1 rather than 1.5 just for a sake, because we have only 14 days here. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7.5. So we have a total of 7.5 days to give to the clinical subjects. Now, here we have 6.5 days, here we have 7.5 days, which accounts for a total of 14 days which we covered. Now, hear me out. I know that you are not going to read each and every subject from this one, because I didn't, and I know no one can. So, do understand that the subjects that you're not reading will give you 1 or 2 days in extra. So you can use those days to complete the subject that was left. For example, medicine and surgery are quite a big subject, so you can use those days to complete those subjects. And there's one more very important thing, and that is that if you have allotted 1 day to these 3 subjects, then you have to stick to that. Stick to that. Stick your ass to that. And that is because if you do not stick to this, then you wouldn't be able to give another day to your surgery. And then you wouldn't be able to give another day to pediatrics. So now this will be a loophole kind of thing that you will be, I'm sorry, falling down to. So stick to what time you have given. Even if you have not completed 1 or 2 topics, try to complete them later, or just leave them and start with another subject another day. Okay, so now let's move forward to another thing that's my favorite one, and that is, please do not lose hope. It is very important and very crucial at this point of time. People, it has been researched that people usually give up when they are about to reach their goals. So what my point here is that you have actually done so much of hard work for these 3 to 4 months. You see, and this is your last 14 days. Now, if you do not compose yourself to work hard in these 14 days, this is how your trajectory would look like. And you do not want to go down there, but to reach your goal here. So you have to understand that you do not lose hope. It's very important. Okay, so how do you not lose hope? And how do you feel confidence? The other thing is, you have to keep on studying. I should be very blunt here and keep busy. Now, if you haven't studied anything in these 3 to 4 months, I'm sorry, this video is not for you. But if you have done your hard work, I really do not want you to go down that that gutter and not reach your goal here. So what you have to do is you have to just compose yourself for 14 more days of revision. Revision at this point of time is very, very much important. So if you keep on revising, keep on studying, this will ultimately boost your confidence and you will start to believe in yourself more and more. Okay, that's it. Now, 17th June 2021, this is the day of your day before your exam. Okay, what you have to do here: back off, back off from your books, back off from all your notes, and it's important that you relieve all your pressure. How you can do that? You can practice yoga, breathing exercises like take a deep breath in and then exhale out, or you can even go for a massage, whatever that suits you. Relieve all the tension and the pressure from your body and your mind. Do anything that you enjoy. Now, you can actually allow yourself to solve a few questions that you have already solved before. So these must be easy questions so that you do not strain your mind into solving tough questions and thinking that you have done nothing in these 5 months or 6 months or whatever time you were studying for. So you have to understand that your brain needs some easy questions. So pour yourself some easy questions to solve and believe in yourself. It will boost your confidence itself. So this is a trick that you can use to trick your mind. At least, actually, you're not tricking your mind, but just that you're not trying to strain it too much. Okay, and finally, rest. So last day before your exam, do not even try to read anything. So just think that you have the time only until 16th of June that you can give everything you have. 10 to 12 hours of study a day, or even more. 18 hours of study a day. Whatever suits best for you, revise everything. But until 16th, 17th, do not even take stress. Now you gave your best and leave the rest on God or whatever higher power that you believe in. 18th June is the big day. And now I wish you all the best for your exam. Believe in yourself, and I know you will pass this exam. Do wish all the best to all your examinees, your colleagues, and your friends who are writing this exam too. Be kind to everyone, and I would just bid you goodbye now. This is Dr. Spinach. I hope you enjoyed my video, and if you did, please do subscribe to my channel. I'm here to help you all, and I would continue to do it if you really need my help. So please do subscribe and click on that notification bell. So please forgive me for my drawing. Click on that notification bell down below so that you can get the notifications as soon as I post the latest videos. Comment if you learned anything from this video, or if you liked my video, or if you need any videos other than this one. That's all, and you have a great day. Bye-bye.